Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ninja channel. Let's look at Bitcoin. I had one of my commenters say Bitcoin is 37K strong resistance, and I believe 37,160 is strong resistance. So right around there, 39.5 is the next target to the upside after that. But right now, weekly chart is getting overbought, so that's something to take note of. 3-day chart's also overbought, and the daily chart is overbought and curving to the downside. So technically, it's not overbought anymore, but it's still in a downtrend. The 4-hour chart right now for Bitcoin is right now. Technically, it's trying to make a double bottom right there around 3460. So that is going to be maybe a local support zone right there at 3460. So if you lose 3460, that's bad news for the bulls. And if we look at the 4-hour chart is also oversold, ready for a bounce. The 1-hour chart right now looks kind of bearish. Made a lower high, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it can go back up and get pinned again and make. But unless Bitcoin on the 1-hour chart gets above 35.9, technically the 1-hour chart is bearish. So that's not a good sign. The 15-minute chart just made a lower high as well, made a higher low, and it's actually probably now the 15-minute chart is probably in what I would call a symmetrical triangle, 50-50 to break up or to the downside, and so they're not really bearish or bullish patterns. The measure move, if it wanted to go to the downside, would be approximately, to the upside, it would be approximately 35,350. I didn't do that right. The measure move to the upside would be approximately 35.3, and to the downside, the measure move would be approximately take you back below that support they set 34.60. So I would, if bulls need to really hold, in my humble opinion, if you lose the level of 34.3, it's going to the downside. It's pretty much that simple. So if you enter long now and had a stop there, that'd be a good place for a stop loss. Not financial advice, but also, the 50-minute chart right now is trying to get above the 200-day moving average on the smooth moving average indicator. Technically, on the normal moving average indicator that most people use, it's at 34,870. So that's what I'm looking at right now. If you get above 34,612 and close the entire 50-minute candle above it without touching that level, I would probably enter long. But that's what I'm looking at right now for Bitcoin. I'm looking for, on the higher time frames, though, for a double bottom on the 4-hour chart. But if you lose 34.3, that's negated, and then your next stop is 34.60. If you lose 34.60, I'm looking for 33.3. So with that being said, guys, I'm more bullish than bearish. But if you lose 34,300, I'm thinking we're going to have a nicer correction to the downside, because then you'd be, again, confirming on the 15-minute chart that you lost a 200-day moving average. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central tomorrow for our regularly scheduled live stream. See you guys tomorrow for the live stream.